Oh man, I love playing support. Do you hate other people? Do you want them to have a horrible time? Great, me too. I've spent Season 0 playing Iron Fist to Eternity, and it's all by terrorizing the enemy supports over and over again. I'm serious. That's all this guy does. It's great. And I'm gonna show you how to do it as well. First, we'll go over the different variations of dive, and then over the cues from the enemy and ally team to watch out for and how you can still get value. And no, perma-inting isn't always the best play, just usually. There's a lot more to block and kick usage than just rolling your head over the keyboard. Firstly, kick as an engage is usually a bad play. You can get close enough with your wall run and jumps, don't waste kick on that. The real usage is either as an escape or to execute someone. It deals more damage to low HP people. But when do you do which? Well, if you see a squishy below half HP, just kick him. You'll kill them, maybe you die for it, but at worst that's a 1-for-1, and honestly on Iron Fist that's kind of worth it. And you still have a chance of survival, so it might not even be a 1-for-1 trade. This doesn't just count for people you're fighting, but also people your team are fighting. If you see someone running away, then they're probably low HP, so go kick their ass, literally. But it's not gonna be that easy. Sometimes they're all very aware of you. Your target keeps getting healed, you keep getting focused, but that's fine. As long as they're watching you, they're not watching your team, so all you need to do at that point is live to get your value. I'll go in, fully knowing they'll out-heal my damage, and that's fine because I can just kick out before it gets dangerous. All you need to do is pretend you're scary and they'll start wasting their cooldowns on you instead of on your team. But if you're confident in getting out with your mobility or your team support, then feel free to use it anyway, or even as an engage. For example, if there's roofs nearby that I know are safe, I'll be happy to just use my kick anyway. Because maybe a stray shot from my team will hit them and I'll be safe anyway. Nothing to lose. So I'll go in, if there's no threat, I'll use my kick for damage. If they're half HP, I use my kick for damage. And if neither are the case, then I use kick to get out quickly. Onto his block, he deals a lot more damage if you're in an empowered stance that happens after block. If you wait with using it, you're giving the enemy a lot of time to react and peel for their team. Your normal primary fire does no damage. Knowing when to use this ability at the right time is what separates the good Iron Fist abusers from the great. The fastest way to kill is to use block early, get the empowered stance before you even start attacking, and then kick them midway. This is great for lone targets who don't have CC or any big self heals, but it's also now the riskiest as you have gained 0 bonus health from block and you have 0 cooldowns to help you get out. That's why I usually tend to keep it for after the enemies turn around for me, especially when it's a Mantis or a Luna, as their sleep and freeze can just end up killing me. So I attack them normally, and if they don't have their cooldowns up, I just kick them to death. But if I see them using their CC, I try and block it, and then use the flurry and kick hopefully to get the kill. If I do get hit, I'll still have my block up, so I can just hold the block while I'm stunned, so that the moment I get out, I immediately block all the burst damage from all the enemies trying to time it together. And then I can just try and fight with the extra HP I got from blocking all the damage. If I don't see any way of me killing to begin with, then I'll just use block to escape. Before you even start flanking as Iron Fist, you as a duelist have a shocking secret job. Dueling. Iron Fist is pretty damn good at duels, so why would you make life hard for yourself by trying to 1v6 their backline, when you could just try to catch an enemy duelist off guard to get a nice 1v1? It also lessens the burden on your backline to deal with them. So before I even go for the flank, I try to look for the enemy duelists first and chase them down if they're in an off angle. Them not having a healer increases the odds of getting a kill on them massively. Of course, even if I don't kill them, that's okay, because now they have to go get a health back and reset their cooldowns while I can continue fighting. It's very important to realize that as Iron Fist, you're not just supposed to terrorize them physically, but also mentally. If they peel their allies, it's literally impossible for you to kill anyone, but you're still a mental burden they have to be aware of. So as long as you're staying alive and keeping them busy, you're doing great. Hell, even if you spend half the match chasing Jeff, you're still keeping a support busy, so that's honestly a win, and if you get the kill, that's a really big win. Well, that was today's vid. Let me know what else you'd like to see from me, and if you want to subscribe, that would mean a lot to me. Have a good one.